What is going on, guys? Jayski here. What I've got for you today is the 6th episode of my career mode series with Wolverhampton Wanderers, and what we do straight away is advance on to the next few days just before the Nottingham Forest game. So what I thought I'd do is just go into the squad, check them all out, see if they're all good with fitness and sort of stuff like that. And what I decided to do is just swap initially Sigurdarsson with Doyle, but then I switched them back. But I did that just because I wanted to switch them for one game. So what I decided to do, just go into the Forest game and then make the switch in the team management then. Just because then it makes the switch just for one game only, not for the whole of the games. So that's what I decided to do. I decided to give Sigurdarsson another chance, just because I thought he might do better against Nottingham Forest. So we move straight on into the game, and this game against Forest was a pretty good game. Again, both sides were attacking well. Defensively, I'm really shaky at the back so far because this is world class. And in the 21st minute, Forest go really close there. A nice save by Hennessy, and then it was offside for the follow-up. But then a really nice play from me. Sigurdarsson just heads it down to Obi and a right foot finish into the bottom corner, and we make it 1-0 in the 31st minute. And I was really happy to take the lead in this game, and I thought I could possibly hold out for the remainder of the game. But then in the 45th minute, Forest go on the attack. Tudgay gets the ball, and he just passes it across the box to Billy Sharp. The ball ends up with Billy Sharp, and we concede in the 45th minute. A bit of scripting, maybe. I don't really mind though. And then that was that for the first half. So we're gonna go in at half time at 1-1. And really, that half was pretty even, although I did sort of have the upper hand in most cases. But then in the second half, I decided just to switch Sigurdarsson off and put on Doyle, and maybe that would make the change for this game, because Doyle has been in way better form than Sigurdarsson this season. So in the 69th minute, we go on the break. Doyle gets the breakthrough and then he just passes it across the box to Sacco, but the goalkeeper makes a really good save. Should have really scored that. If it was a striker there, I'm sure they would have finished that. And that is how that game finished. We get the last chance in the 90th minute, just pass it through to Doyle. He passes it across to El Shaarawy, but he just can't finish. So yeah, now that's how that game has finished. 1-1, another draw, and we keep on getting these draws, and I'm not sure if I should be happy or pretty disappointed, because I can't just keep on drawing. With draws, I can probably stay up, but definitely not fight for promotion. And that's what we need to be doing, really. We need to get those wins on board and climb up the table, because this is really disappointing. So what I decided to do is just go into the market and have a little search of players that have the maximum wage value of £10,000, because that's my wage budget that's left after all the transfers I had. So it comes up with a whole load of different players, but they were all above 30 or so, and I wasn't looking for an older player because they just don't really have the stats anymore. The pace has gone way down, and all the physical attributes are really low. So I decided to go for someone under 25, and maybe there would be someone there that I would consider going for on loan, because I just don't have the transfer budget to go for anyone really at the moment. But on loan, I can still get someone in with the wage budget that I have remaining. So I'll have a look at the first two players that are up there, Churchy, Kjaer, and then Camacho as well, the third player there. He had some good stats. He was definitely one to consider. But then right below Camacho was a player called Facundo Bertolio, And this guy had some really good stats, and he could play left wing, central attacking mid, centre forward I think, and right wing. And he was only 22 years old. He had 4-star skills as well and 85 pace. So I decided to approach Gremio to loan him for a season-long loan, and he did look like a really good player for the future, definitely. And his wage value was about 10,000, so that was perfect. But then I just decided to go straight into the next match, and this match was against Leicester City. Leicester are pretty low in the table at this current stage, but I was really hoping that I could maybe get my first win of this championship season against Leicester. Just have a look at the squad there. Maybe anyone is out of fitness, but that is not the case. But I still ended up substituting Jamie O'Hara in and taking Dumbia out, putting Obi back into the side. And then I thought maybe putting Ebanks Blake into the side, but then I didn't really have a place to fit him in, so I just decided to go straight into the game with the current squad I had. And again, Leicester was another really tough match. I'm not going to say it was easy, because that would just be lying, absolutely lying. So the first chance was, there wasn't really a chance in the first half. The first half was absolutely boring. It was 0-0 at half time. There was no chance. Literally, I went through the whole of the game again, and there was literally not a single opportunity in the first half. So I decided to freshen things up in the 56th minute, as players were getting a bit tired. So I decided to take El Shaarawy off and put Sigurdarsson on, just because of the energy levels they had, and I wanted to keep them a bit fresh for the next game. So I put Hunt in as well for Sacco, and decided to take Obi off and put Dumbia in. And that sort of changed the game a little bit, because the Leicester players were getting a bit tired as well. So my players were, full of fitness and just getting past the Leicester players with ease. And Sigurdarsson there in the 87th minute just takes a volley, and it just goes slightly past the post. But that is how the game finishes, 0-0. So another draw, and this is really disappointing. And if I don't start to get wins soon, I'm pretty sure I will be in contention to getting sacked, and I really do not want to do that. So I need to step up the game, maybe get another striker in, because I'm really lacking pace up front with Sigurdarsson and Doyle, not the fastest of players. So maybe get another pacey striker in, maybe have another look at Agbon Lahore again in January, because now I just don't have the money to do that at all. Maybe sell off someone. We will see in the next episode. But that was it for this episode, guys. And if you do enjoy this series, then please make sure you leave a like rating. And I get a response from Gremio, and they did not accept the loan offer, so I'm not too worried about that. But anyway, if you do enjoy the series, then please subscribe to my channel, as I will be releasing these episodes regularly. I'm currently 14th in the table, so that's not very good, but I will be hoping to get the first 3 points on board in the next episode. So I will see you then anyway, guys. I have been Jayski, and thanks very much for watching. Bye.